Alright, we snuck our way back in here to TR again. I was here a few weeks ago, so we're going to check on the place, hang a trail camera, and we're going to try to get Teenager on that trail camera. We've got some of the larger bucks starting to show already. We're not sure who's who yet, but if we leave this out for a few weeks, we may be able to see Teenager on this camera, and that's the hope. If he's still in the same area here, then all the shooting lanes and everything that I kind of planned out last time should work out well for us come October. So we're going to leave this soak for a little bit, and we're going to come back in a few weeks. If he's on there, we'll probably pull it and just come back for a hanging hunt in October. So let's go do it. Alright, so the camera is an infrared camera, so we hung it up about 8 foot high just to be inconspicuous to deer and also people. We've got it shooting in a good spot, really similar area to where we first picked up Teenager in February last year in this area. So we're going to see what we got, and right now we're rolling to put a few more up. Let's go do it.
We're placing a camera right now, and we've got a couple different trails coming together at this actually unnatural funnel. It's an old fence road with a break in it, which is great for deer movement. You know, those deer, they can jump any fence, but they'll still always choose to cross, you know, the path of least resistance. So that's what we're in right here. We have our cameras set on video because we want to see how they're using the area. You know, are they taking the trail out of here coming up, or are they just moving through the funnel, or you know, how they're using it. Otherwise we'd just be taking stills to just take a deer inventory. We know there's big bucks in this area. We've seen them, got them on camera before, so we really want to see how they're using the area and see if we can't pattern them and see, you know, where maybe their summer bedding is for early season. We did just kind of make a judgment call to actually set our cameras a little lower. We usually try to set them up a little bit up out of the deer's frame of view. This camera is an infrared camera, so that red light can scare them a little bit, but we decided to set this a little lower because a lot of these cedar elms back here behind us all have lower limbs that can move and set off a camera, and you'll have 16,000 pictures of moving limbs, which is never fun. So we did that right there, and we're going to kind of stomp the grass down just a little bit. Not habitat manipulation or anything, but just take a few steps to kind of lay it all down and make sure that that's not going to blow in the wind and set off our camera, and we should have a pretty good set here. So we'll see what it says.
Alright, so we've made it back into an area that last February we were in here kind of burning through the area, and we luckily on a short mission came across this spot. It's a creek crossing that goes back in here to bedding, and bedding's like 100 yards, and we've got more transition stuff type stuff this way. We caught a really good deer on film right at, I think, beginning of March last year. Really nice 10-pointer on film here. So we're going to set this here and put it on video mode. We've got one over here in video mode, and much like last week in the place that's closer to home there, we webbed out the area. We're going to web out the area here and try to figure out what these deer are doing a little better. And once we understand that, it'll be more worth our time to come all the way down here and do some hunting next year.